Hello, good evening. How are you guys doing today? I'm sure you've had an exciting day, like I have. You know, they say excitement, happiness, joy is a decision. So, thanks to Jehovah, I've chosen to be happy today, and my day turned out to be a joyful one. Things are aligned for my favor. Like I said, thanks to Jehovah, and I want to believe you've also had a similarly good experience. Okay, good. So we are here again. We're here again to do what? As usual, to make some money. Yep, we're here to make some money from the forex market. And today is Monday. The market must have aligned and set a pace, set a good pace, set a good direction for the week. So what we want to do now is to quickly look at the charts and see what is cooking, see what is cooking, or see what has cooked, and yeah, look at how we can make some money from it for ourselves. Yes, let's see what is going on in the market and decide on how to join the ride. Join the ride. Because whether you are online or not, the market will always move. So the market will not move because of you. No, the market will move without you, with or without you. So all you can do is to simply join the ride of the market moving. That is all you gotta do. Join the ride. That is all. That is all. So far, okay, today, oh, it's almost 10. Good Lord, I need to. This daily savings time of a thing. It's always, you know, it messes up my timing. Now I'm not sure if the market is closing in the next 2 minutes, in the next 1 minute or not, or it's in the next hour because of this daily daily savings time or daylight savings time that switches every now and then messes up messes up my compass. Anyway, I guess I have not paid enough attention to it. That's all right. So whatever happens, the let's work with the data already available to us. So today you can see today was a sell candle. So the market sold today. Let's see. The market sold today. Sold up to this point and then it's reversed. Let's look at that a bit more closely. So the market sold today. Interestingly, I already drew this line before now, and the market came to that line and responded. Hmm. That's an interesting one. That is an interesting one. Okay, of course, I was not online to leverage that, but it's nice to see that. Yeah, it's nice to see that your lines, your analysis play out at least to an extent. At least to an extent. Clearly not perfectly, but like I said, at least to an extent. Okay, so the market sold like for almost the entire day. Sold for almost the entire day since yesterday. In fact, since last week, from what I'm looking at, right, the market has been selling since Friday. Sold out through Friday, sold out through Monday, almost all through Monday. Then this afternoon, 3 p.m., we started buying. So it's basically breathing out in relief from the intense sell period it has had so far. Okay, and if I'm to look at it, this could be okay. Could it? Or maybe not. Okay, I was checking if I will see some kind of pattern forming like a channel. So anyway, its market is ranging right now. Anyway, no matter what, on the in the on the daily time frame, market is ranging. You can see up, down, up, down. This is the current area of the market, the current active area between here and here, this area. So the market is within that area. It is yet to break any of the boundaries, either to the upside or to the downside. So that is right now. It's really not clear the direction the market is planning to take. Is not clear at this time. But that's all right. We don't need to. We may not. We don't have to get a clear direction. All we need to do is figure out a point for us to join the movement of the market. That's all we're trying to figure out. A point where we can join the ride. That is all we are looking out for. Okay. So right now the market is in a kind of retracement on the 1 hour time frame. Let's see this trend line didn't. Let's see if it held. Let's see if the trend line actually held because it has broken it already. It has broken the trend line already. Okay, so the trend line held a bit. It ranged all the way to the trend line. It was respected. Then it respected the zone as well, and then the market broke the trend line. So if I'm let's break down the price action, the structure rather. Let's break down the structure of this market move. So we have this lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, then lower high. Then we got the final lower low, then lower high. Then it did not break the previous low, so the market is ranging right now, and it's ranging right now. And this is looking like a head and shoulder pattern. You can see you have the two shoulders, this, and then the head. So that is what we have right now. We have the head and shoulders pattern. And apart from that, this is the this is the latest pivot for this move. This is the latest pivot. And looking at what I have here, the market has broken this pivot. It has broken and closed. I closed up beyond this pivot. So that for me, that is a break of structure. For me, that is a break of structure. Now I'm going to explain what I'm talking about when I say break of structure. What? Yes. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Like I was saying, it can only get better. These distractions will come in every now and then. For now, but it's all right. We move on. Like I always say, if you can get it done, if you what again? If you can do it well, do it anyway. If you can do it well, do it anyhow. It's better you do something than you do nothing. So even though conditions are not perfect yet, this this uh this program, these sessions still need to hold. They still have to hold. So now This move it has broken the previous swing point. It has crossed and closed above it on this time frame. So I'm gonna consider it a break of structure. That is one condition. Second condition is that it broke the trend line. Now, what do I mean by break of structure? That is a change in direction, change in trend. Market was going in a downtrend. So how do I know when it's going to change and start going in an uptrend? This these are two signs to show that market is about to start a uptrend. The first sign is okay, there are two signs. It can happen, it doesn't matter which one comes first. One sign is the market going beyond the previous lower high, the previous swing point, the latest swing point, which is this one. Market going beyond it, market breaking it and going beyond it. That's a sign that the market is ready to go on to do a reversal. Now, the second sign that shows that market wants to reverse is when it breaks this trend line. As you can see, initially the trend line was respected here. So this is not at this point. It still wasn't confirmed that it is ready, even though it is still a good sign. At least, even though it has already broken it at this point, but the second sign, which is the trend line, was yet to be broken, was respected here. So it was at this point that was broken. That was when we got our two confirmations. That was when the two primary signs that tells me that a reversal is going to happen were fulfilled. The break of the previous swing point getting broken and the trend line also getting broken. So this mark this market is ready for an uptrend. Now the next thing I want to look out for is how do I leverage this information? How do I join the uptrend? How, now to do this, I'll be looking out for, because after it does this break, most likely it will reverse. It will retest the trend line before it starts the upward move. Now, how do I know what point it's going to start the upward move? That is where my Fibonacci can help me out. So I'm looking at my Fibonacci, telling me where the market is gonna reverse from. So let me use the strategy that my coach David Archam uses. He uses this for a trend market anyway, but it's still the same idea basically. The idea is to identify other blocks in this zone, is to identify other blocks in this area. So that's what I want to do. I want to identify other blocks existing in this area on a lower time frame. That's a time frame lower than the one I got the area from. So I'm looking out for the other blocks. I'm seeing this. I will consider this an other block. Uh, I will consider this an order block. Let me draw it out. Or maybe not, but I think I will consider it an order block. The other block, ideally we should have two different. Ideally, there should be two different colors. Ideally, there should be two different colors. Ideally, there should be two different colors. I'll show you what I mean by two different colors. Okay, good. This is an ideal order block in my book. You have one sell candle and then buy candle engulfing that. So this is an ideal order block in my book. And that is what uh, this is the kind of other block I would have loved to work with. But I think okay, good. So this is all okay. Now another thing to look out for in other block is an engulfing candle that moves the market. Now this one moved the market, at least it moved it one step more to an extent, it moved it to an extent. Although not very strongly because it still came back, but at least it moved it a bit. This other block as well moved the market slightly as well, but not too seriously, and it failed just after that. So the strong, but this is the perfect order block in terms of the movement. It moved the market all the way to this point. It moved the market down. The market did not come back down immediately after this engulfing was created. So that is what I would have loved to see. If I had this other block candle here, the market make this kind of move, then that would have been a good other block for me to work with. But regardless, I think I'm okay with this one as well. It's fair enough. It's fair enough for me to work with. So those are the areas I will be I will be considering for entry. Those are the areas I'll be considering to join this ride. So I have two areas to join this trade. I have two areas, and if you look at it, there, it aligns well more or less to what we have already. This one aligns with this, and this one aligns with this. So I'll be setting my buy limit from here and my stop loss. This is the ideal stop loss behind the stop, but then yeah, but then if remember I had a lesson on this kind of trade last week. That is a trade where I did not respect the stop loss line. I had a lesson like that last week. But the thing is, the, you you want to get the best entries, or should I say, you want to learn to get the best entries. Having a wide stop loss is simply a sign that you are not sure of your entry points. It's simply a sign that you're missing out you're missing out something important from your entry point. That is basically what an order block. That is basically what a wide stop loss is telling you. But a tight stop loss shows confidence in your entry, shows that you know what you're doing, shows that you know what you're doing. So I'll be looking out for this as my entry. Now, if this fails, then this will be the next opportunity. This will be the next opportunity. So I'm gonna set another entry. If this one fails, I'll set another entry at this point, which is also going to be tight. It's also going to be a tight stop loss. That is just below that, and of course, my TP can then be my take profit can then be yeah, it can then be this as my take profit one. So this is my setup. I'm gonna set this trade now. This one, I'll set this trade now, and then observe and see what happens before tomorrow or by tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Anyway, it's a 15-minute time frame, so within the next few hours, this should play out. Within the next few hours, this should play out. So that's what we're looking out for, and I hope you guys have gotten some value. One value that will be a take home will be the break of structure and how to identify when a reversal is about to happen. How to identify a reversal on your chart. Two signs. First one, when the trend is broken. Second one, when the swing point, the latest swing point is broken. Those are the two confirmations for a reversal. All right, guys, so that will be all for our sessions tonight. I want you to have a good night, and I'll be glad to see you tomorrow. Let's continue this journey together. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.